Hello, here we are back again in one of the kitchens, and I got this awesome Miyataki, or hen of the woods, and I'm going to turn this into a chicken dish for you. So stay tuned, check it out, and we'll keep it going. Chef here. I've got this very large chicken breast. I've cut it in half, I've cleaned it. Now I'm going to butterfly it and pound it out, just like this. It's just too big for me to work with. And missed a little fat right there. Okay, so just like this is going to get pounded out. We'll actually make that two pieces, and this one's going to get pounded out. It's too big though, so we're going to give it a little cut like this. So we add another piece of plastic on top like this, and then we use our meat mallet and just pound the chicken so that it's maybe 3/4 of an inch thick. Okay, I'm also making some couscous today. This is tricolored couscous. It's very good. You take 1 cup of couscous to about 1.5 cups of stock, and you put this in the stock and stir it up. Boiling stock is good, and that's it. It cooks by itself in 5 minutes. Couscous is a pasta. If you don't know where to get it, check your sponsor. Okay, so the chicken's looking good. We're going to remove this out of the way and reserve it. We'll be back for that soon. And back to the hen of the woods mushrooms. Very cool. I'm going to use some of these for my plated presentation, and I'm going to keep them as large and intact as possible, kind of like this, and I like it. I'm going to use some of them, like down here, for a dice or a smaller cut. So we're gonna saute these. Yeah, look at that. It's like a deck of cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna saute these, and these other ones we're just gonna chop up so that there's multiple textures, and even the look's gonna be just very cool on these mushrooms. So just like this, kind of a rough cut. I'm not looking for anything real specific. Just a rough cut on these mushrooms. Yeah, they look so good. Okay, a little bit of garlic, of course, is going on this dish. And I like to line my garlic up and smash it. I've showed you this in other videos. You should already be a master at this stuff by now. Okay, just like this, you just smash it, and then you peel it. Okay? A little bit of onions going in this dish as well. Very simple. It's just going to be a julienne onion like this. Okay, I'll be back. Couscous. I've got a hot saute pan. I'm going to put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in the pan. Oh yeah, looking good. I'm going to add some of these mushrooms and saute them, cook them just partially. They're going to be used to finish this dish a little later. Let's get a little bit more in here. A little bit of pepper, pinch of salt. Yeah, these hen of the woods, the flavor really reminds me of a portobello. And you look at the beautiful golden color. Wow, I really like them. Okay, here we go. I've got a hot pan with the olive oil ready for the chicken. Chicken goes in a little bit of flour, just a very light dusting of flour, not too much. I've got a large piece here, adding first. Okay, let it cook. Turn the chicken when it starts to brown. This is where the word saute comes from. Saute like this, okay? Okay, now the chicken gets removed from the pan. It's not quite done. And we make the sauce. Okay, for the sauce, very simple. We start with our garlic. Touch more oil's fine. Saute the garlic. Add the onions. Let the onions cook. And when the onions start to brown, then we add the mushrooms. Add the mushrooms. A little salt, a little pepper. Now I'm going to deglaze the pan using some very special rum here. Yeah, you can't. Okay, I've added a little bit of chicken stock. Chicken goes back in on top of the mushrooms, just like so. And then we're going to let this cook and simmer all together. Let all these flavors come together. And this is going to be some pretty good chicken, I do believe. Check out my cover. You're going to like this. Yeah, the sauteed mushrooms. I'll let that simmer for just a little bit. I'll be back. Okay, one of the chef's secrets here is a tasting spoon. We're going to reach in here and get a little bit of the stock, give it a quick tasting. Oh yeah, it's wonderful. However, it needs a touch more salt. Okay, and you want to check the chicken with a thermometer. You're going to know the chicken's done when the largest piece registers at least 160 degrees. You can tell pretty quickly when the temperature's up there. Yeah, looking good. Okay, chef here, time to plate up. I've got this plate, I've got my couscous. I'm going to mold it right in the center, like this. Oh yeah, okay. And I'm going to start adding my ingredients here. The finished chicken, looking so good. First thing I'm going to do is put some of the natural juices and the mushroom onion mixture around the perimeter, like this. Yeah, we're going to put 2 pieces of chicken here. One there and one there. A few more of these mushrooms over here. I'm going to cover this whole thing with some of the natural juices. Yeah. And the last thing, of course, is these beautiful sauteed mushrooms that we prepared earlier. I'm going to put a few of these around the plate like this. Okay. Wow. Really looks good. Very, very impressive. If you served someone this in a restaurant, well, hey, they're going to pay for it, let me tell you. Okay, there we go. That's the finished plate. The last thing I like to do is add a little sprig of rosemary. Thanks for watching the presentation. Sauteed chicken with hen of the woods mushrooms, or miyataki.